Welcome to the AudBase tutorial for adding a new provider user account. First, log into AudBase with the administrator account and password. Once logged in, go up to File, then Provider Info. Click New and enter the first and last name of the provider, the address if you desire, the city, state, and zip code. You can also enter gender and occupation if you wish. Choosing yes to all subject privileges will allow this provider to see all subjects in any clinical group. Choosing no will only allow them to see subjects in the clinical group to which they are assigned. The Login tab is to assign a username, set sub-administrator level privileges, and assign a password. The user can change this password and any other details in this form at any time by following these steps when they are logged in with the account you are creating now. To add a digital signature to the account, navigate to the desired signature in Paint that's been cropped as shown. Use the keyboard shortcut of Control-A to select all and Control-C to copy. Navigate back to AudBase, click the signature block turning it black, and use the keyboard shortcut Control-V to paste. The entire signature doesn't need to fit inside this box. AudBase will resize the image to fit within the signature box on the report. We'll preview that later in this tutorial. Click Finished, OK, and then Finish to exit. Now go to File, Clinical Group Info, choose the clinical group that you want to add the provider to, and click Modify. Unlock this record, and then click the Changes button. Highlight the provider, move it to the right, and choose Update. And now OK, and Finished. Now go to File and Preferences, the button on the right, Modify Entry Lists, and find Audio Examiner, which is the list of names in the Examiner window of the audiogram. Click to modify, and then add item. In this box, you'll want to type the provider's name just as it should appear on the report. Include any credentials or license number if required. And then click OK. Then click alphabetic order to sort this list, and then Update. And Finished out of this screen. Now we'll want to tie the signature to this name by going to Audiology Admin Only 1 and then Update Signature Blocks. Find the provider name and highlight the signature block to turn it black, and Control-V to paste in that same signature. Now click OK, close, and then File, Exit to quit the application. Yes. Now launch AudBase again, and this time log into the application with the username and password for the account that you just created. When prompted, you'll click Yes to assign a default provider. Click the provider name on the left, drag it to the selection on the right, and then click Update. And the same, click Yes to assign a clinical group, choose the appropriate group, move it to the right, and click Update. Now we'll set this provider's user defaults. You'll go to File, then Preferences, and Audiology 1. Set their name and any other default information that you know at this time. You can set the default audiometer, their transducers, their high frequency transducers, the testing method, and their location. If you don't know any of these details, leave them blank and the provider can set them at a later time. Now let's go to Audiology 3. Check the first box to enable the autosave feature, save examiner print signature, and then click Audiology Single Print Form to assign a default form for printing. Click and drag the default form to the right and choose Update. You'll also want to uncheck the last box to turn off the AudioStar Pro name mismatch message. Now subject info navigation and change the last entry to input 1 and close. Now we'll test the defaults and signatures to verify functionality. Select subject list and choose a test patient. Double click. And click new audiogram. Verify that the defaults have been applied and click OK. In the signature window, double-click the provider name in blue to the left to sign the record. Now double-click that same audiogram to open it, then File, Print Preview, and verify that the signature has populated on the report. You can close this and click OK to close the record. Thank you for viewing this tutorial. Feel free to email us with questions at support@audbase.com or call our help desk at 888-959-6790.